Hello everybody, hello everybody and welcome back.
You alright there, bud?
Yeah, I messed up my intro. First time I've ever done that before. I haven't done it in a month, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, you haven't been here in a month.
Yeah, I completely
Did you
butchered it.
practice in the bathroom in the mirror?
Oh my lord. We're back
That
for
might
Trinity
be good for
Competitive
next week.
Racing. And my name is Alan Kapner. I'm alongside Seafreeze. And man, oh man, it's been a while since us two have been in the booth together.
It has.
Sadly.
It's been a long time. Sadly, actually, at the beginning of the season, I thought I would have to do every race with you. Like every race.
It's been like 2 races.
But it's been okay. It's been like this one race and this is a second. We've had Motor and everyone else doing all the commentary and it's just been fun. But you're finally back. We're doing it. We're at Austria. And should be a good one. I was a little surprised with the attendance today. It's a couple drivers have karting event this week, and some drivers just couldn't make it. Some said they could make it, but they didn't show up. I don't know why. But I understand it's late into a game. It's almost at the end of F1 2017, and we're going to a new game soon, as well as it's starting to get summer and nicer out, and other people are doing things. So 12, I'll take 12 drivers at this stage, and on a Saturday night, I'll take 12. We'll see how good the driving could be from all these guys. But who you got for today?
Well, I did hear either, Marquez is going to be doing. It's either he's going to be starting last from today's race, or he's going to do the 2-stop. Many said the 2-stop. I wanted to see him do last to first, see if that's what he could do. He has a good points lead, by the way. He has, I believe, 147 to 99 points of speed stuff. So it's comfortable. It's comfortable around like 48 points. So a little less than 2 races or 2 race wins combined. So right now, Beast Smooth on the front row. So possibly, I'm looking at guys. Basically, again, you have to remember that professional. They haven't set a time yet. Again, a lot of new guys. Fatal.
He said he was going to start in the back, Marquez?
I don't know. There was a vote, and I'm not sure if he's sticking to it. And yeah, the vote for 2-stop was it. But then again, Marquez is usually the first one out on track, and right now he's just sitting in the pits doing nothing. So I'm not exactly sure.
There's a minute left. Oh wait, let me look at him.
Yeah, there's only 6 guys. 6 guys.
Yeah, nah.
You set a lap time, and we have less than 2 minutes remaining.
Cadbury's reserve, St. Purifies reserve, Motors reserve. That's 3 people who can't make a lap. Marquez might not be, although he's out now. Maybe given it one shot. Professional is on one now, and Fatal disqualified. So I don't know.
So basically,
happening.
Marquez is starting 9th. And he's going out on track. Okay.
We'll see. Oh, he's on the super soft, so he might go. It might be interesting, starting on a different strategy. But this might open up the doors. I mean, we had a little low attendance, so look, Psycho Saint's up to 4th. GTR is at the 5th. They need some good days.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say,
but,
6 people.
Beast Smooth on the pole right now, barely. Although I say that is he retired, he's probably content with what he's got.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to point out one thing, and that thing being, 6 people have set a lap time. 30 seconds remaining. GTR is retired. He knows he cannot improve on that. Aerostrike 2.5 seconds behind. He just has to hope he can maintain a top 8. Because there are some guys behind him, like Professional, Marquez. They're both on a lap time. They're both going to get ahead of Aerostrike. Professional, that lap will not count. So this is his last lap that he will be setting. Marquez, he's slowing up. Is he going to have enough time to cross the line, however? He's slowing down. I think he's just trying to warm up his tires. But it's going to be awfully close between Marquez and the line to start the lap time. Up to 5, 4, 3. With 3 seconds remaining, he crossed the line to start a lap time. So clutch for him. Mr. Psychosane retires from this session. So Sean and Kevbergy, they're done. Aerostrike, he's going to improve on his lap time. So, final corner, hits his apex, just enough speed off the corner. He will improve up to 4th place, and he'll sit lovely right in front of Mr. Psychosane. Here's Mr. I was going to say Mr. Professional. It is 007 Professional.
I like to call him 007.
007. Oh, you see the track limits off the final. Oh, that's it. That's not going to count. Yeah, it invalidated it right there.
Yep. So how many? 6 people. So half the grid didn't get a qualifying lap in, although Marquez is coming around.
Yeah.
See if it'll be
valid.
Ooh.
You should just stop the car, really turn around, and that's not gonna count.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That might be. That's
TCR
funny,
record.
though, to be honest.
Yeah, TCR record with the least cars qualified for a Grand Prix. So that's interesting. Yeah, more cars.
Wow, look at the pole.
Yeah.
0.007. 007. That's professional right there.
Yep.
I don't know. It's gonna be a scrap. You know, if we get a couple people retired, you know, it's gonna be a skimpy race.
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
GTR winning? You never know.
Maybe B-Smooth. Last time B-Smooth took victory in TCR was it the first race of Season 3? Was it?
I believe so. I think that's when I messed up in the hairpin at Bahrain.
Yeah, final lap and
the last lap, and he got me.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time.
Yeah, it had to be.
Although I think he's had multiple victories. Couple. But you gotta watch out for him. That's all I'm saying.
Yep, so we bring ourselves to the Austrian Grand Prix in Spielberg. Like we said, we have 12 runners today. Fortunate enough to get those. And if I even wanted to, Seafreeze probably would have let me race, but I'd rather be in the booth, because my internet is horrendous to race with. So, you know,
you can't race, bud. You can't race.
I can't race. Wow. Okay.
I mean you could physically, but you can't theoretically.
Why? How is that?
Just you don't want to get embarrassed, do you now?
Oh my lord.
I love it. It's fun. Aren't you having fun, Alan? How are we today? Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I've beaten Motor on multiple occasions before, and he has a point. He has a point in this tier. Remember, there's only 12 today, so I could have been the 13th.
You think
people would have retired? Motor, maybe.
I think people have to retire. He's not passing a soul out there. Sorry, bud. Sorry. 11th, you gotta pass one guy, Motor. And one person DNFs. You could be looking at a TCR point. Let me just say hello to these guys. MRX, what's up? Hashtag MRX, best commentator. Debatable.
Controversial opinion.
B-Smooth says pathetic by me, I guess. Why? You got first, bud. Congrats on the poll. Yeah, Andrew Wood, that commentary though. I don't know Andrew Wood. How are you, bud?
That is Woody.
Oh, Woody. Oh, what's up?
I think he's in his car right now, listening to the radio.
Oh, that's how you gotta do it. Hope you're having a good one. B-Smooth, looking like USA at Indy when like 5 guys win. Alright, B-Smooth. Not my fault the karting event was, happened to be on this day. Otherwise we would have 15. The building fan, sensation! The track is too fast and somebody's going in the gravel tonight.
Yeah, he was saying something earlier before the race started. He said he wants some oil slicks on the track like I could see in other games, but you know, it's not going to happen today unless if you let certain drivers race today that aren't here. That could replace the oil slick on the track. But we bring ourselves to the Austrian Grand Prix in Spielberg with the beautiful Austrian hills in the background. Yes, thank you very much. So the 5 red lights in the Austrian Grand Prix, and we wait for the lights to go, and the lights are green in Spielberg. with B Smooth and Sean Fitzy on the front row. B Smooth already makes up the ground and clears before the first corner. Already 3 wide behind. There's a Renault. Just avoiding the incident. Nobody got involved in any incidents. Just Fatal falling off the pace already through the first corner. Just he took it easy though, so it's fine. Looking back through the grid. Oh, there's contact with the Sauber and the Haas. Was that Semperfi? Oh, I'm not sure what he was doing there. That's questionable and debatable as well. GTR.
And Tyrone goes for the lead. I don't know what happened with these two. Tyrone, we're to fit these in the lead.
Yeah. Seafreeze, I'm gonna say something right now. I'm not sure if it's you or me, but your microphone is lagging pretty badly. I can barely hear you. Keep chopping up. You want to rejoin the party? Because that'd be great.
Sure. Yeah, I'll look into it.
So while Seafreeze looks into the matter, looking back for second place now, B Smooth, Sean Fitzy, pretty close to each other, but we're looking back now as Sean makes his first pit stop for Semperfi, flies into the pits, and a fast lap from Tyrone, a 112.3 will put him up on the grid. Seafreeze now leaves. I don't think it was me. I reset my internet before. I turned the Wi-Fi off on my phone. No, I didn't. The Wi-Fi is now off on my phone, so I should be good. Should be good. Seafreeze actually left this session. So I think he disconnected. I think he's gonna restart his internet, so you may have to re-invite him. So we'll be alone for a couple of laps here. So lap 2 out of 36. Why don't we turn on the position change? So biggest winners and losers out of the start. Let's see. Biggest winner is Tyrone. He started on the second row and started third on the grid, passed not only B Smooth but also. He passed Aerostrike to take the lead on the opening lap by turn 3. So Tyrone doing a good job. He's leading this pack. The biggest loser, I would have to say, Semperfi. I mean, a boneheaded move headed up into turn 2, headed up the hill, broke a good majority of his front wing, and maybe upset a couple of drivers to the point where got a lot of damage to his car after just trying to manage his way around. But you know, Seafreeze is now joined back. And did you reset your internet? Nope, he's left. He's left. So, apologize for that. Let's look at the battle for third, or battle for second. Seafreeze joins again, and he leaves. And he's back again.
I'm back. I think I'm back. That might have fixed it.
Okay.
I had Nat fight with you. Sorry with the black screen on the thing.
I'm not even paying attention to it.
I think we might be good. Sensation, let me know if I'm good, Sensation.
Yep, so battle for second right now is heating up with our pole sitter. And the other man who started on the front row with him, that is Sean Fitzy. He's been getting awfully close to B Smooth, but over the last couple of laps, he's really reeled him in. He's just waiting for, you know, an opportunity to pass him. I mean, this is one of the shortest tracks that we have on the schedule, and there's not many passing opportunities. When do you think Sean Fitzy will get by B Smooth here?
I have no idea. I'm just getting back in the lobby. I have no idea what's happening.
Well, that is wonderful.
I am useless right now. Yep. Although I see it from the stream, but it's like a couple seconds delayed from what we see, so.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at GTR line. He is suffering some right wing end plate damage. As you can see on that Haas, he's missing his right wing end plate there. That's really affecting him in the corners. He just got passed by 2 cars in one sector. Fatal's behind by 10 seconds, but also 8 seconds behind him is Sean, or Semperfi, who made a boneheaded move on the first lap, but also sets the fastest lap. So he could be like me a couple seasons ago in Austria. He could finish 12th, crash the car, but also get the fastest lap. He could join that illustrious list of only me. But anyway, back up to lap 4, trying to find some good battles now. Professional, close to his teammate Marquez. And Marquez has been working through the field. He already has gained a position off the start, and now he's trying to reel in his teammate. Professional here. Exceeding those track limits. Do you think that penalties are going to be a big factor today?
Yeah. I mean, as B Smooth just got one, yeah. They're kind of strict here, too, especially in turn 1 on the exit, as the Mercedes now. Camera angles suck, but here we go. Marquez on professional on Psycho.
Up the inside. That's going to give...
Mercedes sandwich.
You might get him headed up turn 2. Look behind. Motors there. Fatal's off the session, but Mr. Psychosane is going to try and hold his own. And ever so fearful. Yeah, Odoms just lunges it up the inside with no challenge back.
Oh, switch back a little bit.
No. Ran out. He does have DRS. And you finally joined back. So lap 5 out of
battle.
Yeah, lap 5 out of 36. We have 32 laps to go. And looking at this, again, a lot of battles going on. I don't want to miss the one up here with Aerostrike and B-Smooth. Aerostrike has been gaining on B-Smooth after Sean Fitzy got by him. But ever since then, it's been really getting away from him, especially with Tyrone and Sean Fitzy. Looks like, yeah, it is a 7/10 gap with Tyrone and Sean Fitzy. 6/10. He made a mistake somewhere. It's now half a second. And the two Force Indias are reeling each other in. The gap is half a second after a mistake from Tyrone.
Is this going to be a battle of the Force Indies? They're right now first and second, and I know Sensation loves a 1-2 from a team, but I don't know. I think they might get their elbows out. This is for the win. You know, you got a lot.
It's only lap 6.
Of laps left. We'll see how this plays out.
Yeah. It could eventually play out as that. But honestly, I was going to say that it's only lap 6. I don't think it would be for the win. Imagine if they take each other out for the win. That would be something else. I don't think that'll be a problem.
It'd be cool.
For you, it'd be cool, yeah.
Motor's on the back of Psycho. He's looking racy, Motor. Motor, you're looking good tonight, bud. Dear, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna say you questioned Motor before the race, saying if he's going to get points or not today. I honestly thought he would be one of the retirees before we reached 10. My voice is now cutting up. First it's your mic, now it's me.
Oh, here
look to the inside. He gets Psychosane. And yeah, Psychosane just pitted, I believe. Did he?
And we just had to pass the lead. Fitz overtook Tyrone.
Yeah, so two teammates exchange positions. Yeah.
Now, B-Smooth's not too far behind.
He's pushed up the power. And he's now starting to reel him in with Sean picking up 3 seconds of penalties. So again, I'm just riding on board with B-Smooth.
Not too far behind either.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm riding on board with...
The guys in front start battling Arrow. Look for Arrow.
Yeah. I'm just riding on board with B-Smooth right now. I'm just really... Oh, something happened. Kev Berge, he's off. He's off. Kev Berge's off. And a self-made error from Kev Berge in the Ferrari. And that is going to cost him many positions. And also, I want to look back with the Mercedes. They're 5th and 6th right now. And really close to each other. Marquez really getting close to the back end of Odoms here, or a professional, and Kev Berge, our first retirement, bidding it in the wall in the final corner.
GTR and Psychosane in the pits now. GTR's got a wing change.
Yeah. Let's look at the battle back here on the backstretch between Marquez and Professional. He'll have the run to the inside, make the move work with right front or right side lockups from Professional, and he'll get the job done. Moving into 5th place is Odoms, or Marquez. And yep, Kev Berge leaving the session after he retired.
This is going to be a battle of the teammates. Got the Force Indies up front, Mercedes in the midfield, potentially.
Yep. And just missed another action of Tyrone. Pits. Yep, Tyrone into the pits. Hopefully he does not speed in.
He's on the Ultras now. Let me check what tires he's going to go on. Ultras looks like Supers. Should be an easy one stop, I think.
What's your call? I mean, it could be anything. They just put him on the Ultra Soft, so really he's got to do another stop, because Ultra Softs ain't going to cut, 25, 26 laps, yeah.
I got the visual mixed up on my screen. Yeah, Ultras, so that's a 2-stop now. Alright. Looks like aggressive 2-stop. Arrow's on the super softs though, so he looks in good condition for the one stop. While Beast Smooth and Fitzy, they're on the ultras. They have to push it a little longer, but Arrow's right there. So I don't know. I like Arrow's chances, but you also have to look at Marquez with his speed. He could do any type. He could do a 3-stop, probably still win.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Yeah, there's a lot of things he could do, and that's why. Let's bring this up. So before this race, you know, like we said, what was it? A 48-point lead that what it was that Odom's had on Speedster, who's second in points alone. Speedster's not racing tonight, so Odom's did a vote in the TCR chat saying either should he not qualify or do the 2-stop. Well, he said a lap time, but it was invalidated, so that's the equivalent of starting from the back. And also, I think now he is going for the 2-stop as well, so this is really going to challenge himself, but also, you know, it's going to make him fight for a top 5 and make it even more worth it than his wins so far this season, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, zoned out a little bit, but yeah, I think Mark. He's having fun out there. He did what he had to do in the early half when Extended knew he couldn't race as often as he would have liked to. He had to withdraw from the league. NR had some karting events. Fitzy had some bad races. It just in Speedster on vacation now. This opens up the door from him to have fun out there, and I think he's doing that. I like to see what he's doing. He's gaining on Arrow. They're both on the same tires, so I don't know. He sees the leaders. He's not that far behind. Maybe what, 5-ish seconds behind Fitzy?
It's possible.
So with penalties, he's in it. But if he's doing the 2-stop, it's different. I think Arrow still has a good shot. So if he does the 1-stop, he's got to get past Beast Smooth here, though. He's closing up on him a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to point out the top 6 have not pitted yet, so it really begs the question. You know the Super Softs are slower than the Ultra Soft, but you're also seeing Aerostrike reeling in Beast Smooth. Do you think that's really down to tire degradation? Because really, towards the end of this stint, those Ultra Softs are going to be wearing a lot more than the Super Softs because those those can go longer, and they're supposed to go longer. And for him, they're supposed to last longer, and Beast Smooth into the pits. That's really, really what happened, because you could see there's a lot of wear marks on those Ultra Softs. So if you look up at Aerostrike now, who just took the lead, and look down at his tires, I can't even barely notice a mark on those tires. And it actually seems Sean Fitzy and B Smooth go on the soft tires. So they're going to try and extend it as long as possible until something happens to those tires.
But Tyrone, you got to picture him still in this. He's doing a 2-stop. He is a couple seconds up the road from his teammate Fitzy. Got that undercut to work. Let's see what he can use with these ultra soft tires. If he could get on those super softs at the right time, stay with no penalties, I don't know, maybe win or a potential podium for sure. I like Tyrone too.
Yeah, I was
up to 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't pitted yet, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. However, he does have a storming Sean Fitzy right behind him, so it'll only take a lap or two for something to transpire here, with Motor holding his own, entering a lap number 12 or 13 now. And Motor, will he pit this time? No, stays out another lap on those super soft tires, and whoa, he lost the back end there. Here comes Sean Fitzy to ring along the outside of him, and Motor will easily let him by. And Motor back to 4th position while passing a car in the pits, but also getting past, so he does not lose a position out of that. So
Marquez on the ultras. He's definitely doing 2-stop now, I think.
Oh, this is awesome.
The ultras are going all the way, so this is going to be good. Seeing that he just got out right behind Beast Smooth, so, and he's doing that 1-stop, so let's see how far Marquez can extend his gap so it helps his 2-stop strategy. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, definitely will.
I don't know. There's To me, there's a couple people still in contention. Fitzy's the lead person on that one stop. Although Arrow might do the one stop, so he'd be the lead person on that one stop. Tyrone's doing the two stop. You got Beast Mode not too far behind Fitzy, and Marquez doing the two stop, but he has some speed though, so there's a lot of pretty good. The only one that doesn't seem right in the top 6 is Motor. He's the odd guy out as Beast Mode is gaining on him now. Knock knock, Motor, who's on your back door? It's Beast Mode. You look around the corner, oh, Beast Mode, you better look at your back door. We got Marquez coming over here.
So they all head uphill.
The inside, potentially.
Yep, uphill towards turn 2. He's going to make the move. Just enough room to squeeze in. Oh, but also running left. They're going to be 3 wide down the back straightaway, and Motor backs out. Ah, he does not have... I was going to say, he's just scared to get in a battle with these guys. I mean, yeah, he's a reserve, but at the same time, you're supposed to hold your own. And he did not do that at all.
Yeah, I don't... Maybe looking good for the cameras, though. 3 wide, it must have looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Coming off the corner. Yeah, he should have stayed off and let the other 2 by, though, to be honest.
Really? I would have just hung the outside and, you know... Because, I mean, you can't ring around the outside of 2 cars. I mean, eventually, they'll go 3 wide into turn 3, and then they'll both clear you. I would have went 3 wide for the action, really. Do it for the racing.
Yeah, that's why you're in the booth. Bam! Hit the wall out.
Well, in turn 3, there's no wall that you would hit if you ran off. You'd go into the gravel.
You'd find one.
Thank you. I would find one. Yeah.
Motor in the pits, he's on the softs.
Yep, he's on the soft tire, so he's doing the one stop. Or he's going to attempt it, at least. Should easily do it.
Let's just point out this, because there's no battles as of yet. Fatal, it's his debut today. But I guess he had some type of issue with his connection or something. He's out?
Who got?
Or he got disqualified?
Or Fatal?
Yeah.
Well, Fatal got disconnected. Is that the disconnector or disqualified in qualifying? So.
Well, the Sauber teammates going at it. The 2 reserves. Motor and Sean side by side through the S's. Here we go. Takes the inside line. Sean gives. But Sean's on those ultras.
Yeah, so he was trying to probably run his own strategy there.
Man, battle of the teammates, I'm telling you. The 2 Saubers, 2 Force Indias, 2 Mercedes. Oh! Semper just hit that yellow trampoline curb. That slowed him down. But yeah, going back on Fatal, yeah, pretty disappointing debut. With his connection or whatever happened. Hopefully he has some good performances when we return for Monaco. That's the next race.
Oh, Monaco, interesting. So I did point out shortest track on the season right now is Austria. Then we head to the second shortest track of the season, which is Monaco. So do you think, the drivers are going to have the same skills or basically the same mindset entering the race? I mean, Monaco is a very challenging street circuit where Austria is very flowing with a lot of hills and straights.
I think it's one of those, I think it's the same lap number, right? 36 laps for each, so I think just Monaco is
78 divided by 2. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
Yeah, because I know Monaco's 78 laps overall.
Yeah, so it's the same lap number, but Monaco is just so much more grueling, especially if you're on a wheel. I think GTR switched to a wheel, and he's trying that out maybe today. But it's just like you're just thinking, wait, a lot more at Monaco. Just not crashing, hitting your apexes, because if you miss it by a little bit, you're in the wall, you're done. And I just love to see Brennan showcase what he got in the first two corners of Monaco. I just like to see him crash. Oh, Vinci makes a mistake. I don't know who you were watching. He hit the yellow trampoline coming off the last corner.
I saw it. I was watching Odom's, yeah.
He's like, boom, get out of the way. Marquez is coming through.
Game is broken, honestly.
I'm telling you, if you hit that curve, boom, you're out. Good night.
Imagine that in real life, yeah. Much more dangerous.
It should be like that. Yeah, but we have off next week, so next Saturday we're off. And then when we come back, we're at Monaco. Give everybody a time to practice for Monaco, and we'll come back at Monaco, which we've never done in TCR.
I'm excited for it. Is it going to be a night race?
I think so. And
I'm excited.
Cool too. That'll be 2 weeks, so I don't know who's commentating, but I should be there. Well, I want to see it. I want to see it. It's going to be a good one. We've never done it, so I don't know what to expect. Although, knowing everyone, it's going to be a lot of wheel banging.
What we should do is we should invite Truth and John back. Because when they were teammates back in another league when we did Monaco at night, both of them combined a broken 13 front wings.
Oh, God. Yeah, we could maybe get them back in. John Dog usually reserves here and there on the super class days.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was on.
We should get Truth and him as teammates for next race. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be cool. I would love to bring them back.
I haven't commentated a race in a while with them two racing in it, so definitely that would be a throwback for me.
And as we were talking, Tyrone all over the back gearbox of Aero. Although it looks like what is he swerving? Like, get out of the way. What was he telling him? What are you saying, Tyrone? Come on.
He's getting awfully close to me. Really needs to make an aggressive move because he's on these ultra softs, so he should have been by him by now. He's going to go around the outside, see if he's going to have enough room, but is he going to have just enough room to take the lead against Aerostrike? He put up a good fight, but was not good enough for those ultra soft tires that just soared right by him.
Very respectful between the two. Although Aero misses his brake in and he spins in the hairpin and half spinning.
Oh, and Marquez hits him. Is there any front wing damage on that on the Silver Arrow? Because I think it's a left front end plate.
Looks okay.
Is it?
Although that could have been a lot worse.
Oh, he's gonna dive it down to the inside. He left just
Probably
enough
not
room.
Happy.
He left him just enough room.
But yeah, it was respectable. Now we got Fitzy, Aero. You're struggling. You got to go in the pits, my dude. Here's Fitzy. Is he gonna look?
Oh, just get right by him. Yeah, he's struggling. Aerostrike is struggling.
Wheel banging. Yes, Aero. I don't know. You think now, in his case, would you go on the soft or go to ultra soft? Extend the super soft a little more and then go ultra softs?
I would have done softs to ultras. And plain and
simple. He's not on the softs.
Didn't you say softs?
Like super softs, my bad.
Oh, okay.
If he's on the super softs, because he's on lap 21. You know, there's not one more lap, so I think he's trying to go in the ultra softs, which is debatable because he's losing so much time now. By the time he gains back with the ultra softs, I don't know. I feel like he should have pitted earlier with the super softs and gone softs.
Again, it's debatable. I think every driver has their own comfort zone with the tires that they put on. Honestly, I look at it, and as long as they're confident in their strategy and they're able to finish the race on those tires and they feel fine, then it's a win for them. For me, though, I feel like they could go faster on either sets of tires. It just depends on what the driver feels is right. Because, remember, I am looking at the sky, and I do see quite a bit of clouds, so it could rain. It might even rain, and maybe they're setting up for it. I don't know. But everyone
it's raining. As you said it.
It's raining. Oh my! Wow.
Boom! There it is.
There's the rain.
Curse. Be Smooth also now on the arrow.
Wow.
Be Smooth is closing up He's gonna overtake Arrow here easily.
Wow.
This changes everything. It's kind of like a safety car, but not really, because this game doesn't really have safety cars functionable. But Beast Move didn't get it done quite yet down the inside. He'll get it now. But this changes everything. Strategy gets mixed up. Marquez on the back of Tyrone.
He's about to pass him, too. Oh, so imagine this. Imagine he gets by him. Not only that, he's going to do the two-stop without setting a lap in qualifying, and he may have a chance to win this race. Because I remember I was talking with Marquez before the race. He said, I'm not going to do all that if it's going to rain today. Well, he did all that, and it's going to rain today. Not only that, he's going to take the lead with it, too. And that's really, really impressive. I mean, that's if he can pass Tyrone, either before or after the pit stops that we have for intermediates. That is if, of course, the rain starts to fall even harder.
I think this is oh, here we go. Marquez on Tyrone.
Up the inside.
Right behind.
Oh, that I'm not sure. He has to be defensive.
Marquez blocks down the inside, yeah.
Makes one attempt at blocking. GG. A good game towards him. And makes another move back to the outside. Yellow, sector 2. Who is this? 4. Oh, that is Sean. Sean off the track, his teammate. Gotta be Motor. Do you have something against him?
No, I like to bust his chops, but the Pink Panthers, man, they were going at in the hairpin. That's kind of cool. You know, I think this is the first time we've seen rain in Superclass. Don't know because I don't
one
think
car
I've
off, one car off. Tyrone. Oh, he just ran a tad bit off at the yellow curbing, and his car flew off the track into the gravel trap, and I think his tires are shot and done as he almost spins, entering the pits, and kind of shows that the Ultrasofts are dying off right now. Sean putting on the intermediates right now, I suppose. Tyrone's doing the same, and Arrow Strike and many others following. It's really showing that the Ultrasofts are quickly fading away, and that for Marquez, if he wants to be the leader, he should pit with the next 2 laps or so. For us, we have 13 laps to go. I believe it's 13 laps to go in the Austrian Grand Prix in Spielberg, in the beautiful Austrian hills. And Odom's
TCR on Psycho before the pit stop phase.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're watching, but this should be an easy move. GTR. Well done, well done.
I was just looking up a front. Still half second.
What do you think it's going to rain fully, like full wet weather, or do you think it'll be inters? Because we still have a lot more time in the race. We're more than 10 laps. We have about 12 or so.
It'll be questionable. I think the rain's going to get harder, but I don't think they'll have enough time to put on the full wets. I think at least one driver will do it for a gamble, and I think they're going to be in the back, you know, if a driver does it for gamble. But other than that, I don't see full wet conditions for tires.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought we would go this whole season with dynamic weather, and there'd be no wet weather at all. Like, not even in the qualifying
They've really
session
cleaned
at
up
all.
their act. Like back then, 2016, half the time it'd be raining. I remember one time in Abu Dhabi, it rained for the league race. Now it's really realistic, and this is the one thing that they actually improved. Yeah, it's the one thing
I love it because it's like you most likely odds are it'll be dry, but boom, it could turn at any time, and it's like it's a lot more realistic. I like it. Tyrone on the inters. He's ahead of Arrow, who we thought might have been in contention. I think that might have hurt his strategy a little bit.
Look at this, Motor staying out. He's going to get by a lot of people who are suffering on the intermediates right now. And there he goes, Motor up to 6th place. And by strategy, he could actually finish 6th today. and you know me, with Motor and I, we're pretty good on with pace. We're pretty equal. So imagine me running Superclass. If more people would have retired, I think I could add a top 6 today, if I raced.
If you raced? Yeah, I wouldn't. I think you could have. Yeah. Man, the battle for the lead, I don't know what you're watching, but the battle for the lead is pretty good.
For a second ago, you told me to switch to someone else and stay off the lead. You're telling me to switch everywhere.
Are they battling right now? Here we go. 50 on the Odoms here.
Yellow sector 3. Don't know who that is for.
By.
Yeah.
It's still DRS, so that means dry weather, dry tires. I think are the preferred tire.
Oh, one car off. That is Sean again. Final corner. He's trying to find new track limits, and he's discovering the track even more.
Does
what?
Does he know how to play? I just can't. Oh man, he's like I think he'd be doing better than Brennan right now.
King Chris.
King Chris.
You were gonna say King Chris, and you corrected it with
Brennan.
I did.
Cause
you sure about that? Because King Chris has more retirements this season.
Does he really?
Yes,
well,
he
Brennan
does.
hasn't shown up too much, so if you do the ratio, I don't know, Brennan. I don't
the
know,
ratio
Brennan,
is still with King Chris. You have to look at the stats.
Man, I'll look at him. Brennan, though, is famous for his turn 3 incident here.
Turn 2.
He took out 3 when you look at the bend.
It's 2. It's not really a bend.
Turn 3.
It's motors in, by the way. Let's talk about that. I think he's finally ready for the inners.
I would have loved to see Brennan though. That's all I'm saying.
There's so many flat spots
turn
on
2 or 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's so many flat spots on Motors tires just from staying out there so long. And whoa, one car though. Whoa, that's a Williams. He's off. And then that's actually the Sauber, and that's Sean. He's just can't even turn straight or drive straight.
I think that was an
drive straight.
One.
Yeah,
I saw him. I think he might have called it quits.
Well, at least he did it on the track where all the cameras are.
Wow.
Anyway.
Marquez is in the pits.
Yeah.
I know, that was interesting. I don't know if you caught that. I saw the
of course I did. Yeah, I was watching Moto too.
Marquez on the inters. GTR still rolling.
Yeah, he's coming in. He's coming in this lap. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're still down to Fatal, and the front 3 of Professional, Be Smooth, and Fitzy, and Professional was moved up to 3rd. So imagine him staying out there so long and then putting on the intermediates. But honestly, I think this is really going to benefit the guys who put on the soft tires. They're going to extend it the most till once DRS is disabled, they're going to go in and put on the intermediates. You're going to have such a big gap. You know, guys like Marquez or Odom's, couldn't afford to stay out there so long because he was on the ultra soft. So as soon as those tires started to wear so much and where there's like lines and streaks on them, he had to come in no matter what the conditions were out on track. So it really is going to help the guys on the soft tires.
Has DRS been disabled yet?
I don't believe so.
I'm just thinking, I've had some pretty crazy range strategies in the past. If I'm Sean Fitzy, just stay out. I mean,
DRS is still enabled.
You got an 8-second gap to Be Smooth, and then another 9 seconds to Professional, if I'm reading this correctly.
Yeah, he may want to stay out, honestly.
And then another 10 to Marquez, although Marquez is back on. He's back in the pits.
I'm not sure.
He's
completely
going back
it.
on dry?
He is. Oh my.
And
a front wing. And a front wing change.
And a front wing. All right.
He must have hit something.
Let's see what Tyrone does. Does he stay on the inters? I think. Yeah, he stays.
I think it's
TCR
only.
Just put the inters on. Arrow in the grass.
Motor put the ultras on too. He was having a good day. That's his 3rd stop. It's matching Marquez as well. And Aerostrike made a mistake off the final corner and went flying by.
Arrow's a lap down. We thought he'd be battling for the lead, or at least I did.
Just the weather really impacted the weather impacted this race. So
wheel banging sensation, wheel banging.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the comments. Hashtag never forget turn 2 or turn 3 Austria. Yep. Yep, that's for sure.
What do you mean?
I think the dry tires are better.
Yeah, I can agree. I mean, it's a Captain Obvious statement with the fastest drivers now staying out on them and going out with them. Thing is, do you honestly think with the rain on the track, the wet track is going to make the tires wear even more? Do you think Sean Fitzy and Beastmooth are actually going to finish the race on those tires, or are they going to get a puncture? Because, like, it's very likely for them to get a puncture.
I don't think I've even gotten one puncture in this game. In league racing, I don't.
Well, you're not
no.
Sean Fitzy, you're not Beastmooth, you're not professional.
Right. Although I think their tires will be screaming. I don't think so.
Okay, bold strategy call, very controversial as well.
I'd stay out. I'd just keep going.
Yeah, of course I would. Just you know, if you're a guy who doesn't get points that much and you're up in the front and you have a good shot, I would stay out. It's either go big or go home, and you know you want to have a shot. Why pit and get an average result like you usually do? It's go big or go home, and you know if you go home, it's not much of a disappointment if you run in the back most of the time. So for some of these guys up here, especially like seeing them run good. I mean, Beastmooth, like ever since he joined back, he hasn't really been in the form that he was when he once was. So seeing him up in second, really, he's making a gamble and staying out. He's actually gaining on Sean Fitzy.
Yeah, that could be. You never know. One mistake. These are mixed condition. These aren't like just dry weather. Go for it. This is mixed conditions, and I think Fitzy does no traction. Beastmooth probably, I don't think he does, so he might have a better chance as far as the rain and the mixed conditions. So we'll see. We have about 5 laps left. We have GTR close to Tyrone. That's the closest battle we have. Interesting. I think the rain. I think I would have liked to seen the rain not come, because I think with Marquez and I think Arrow really got screwed with the rain. Marquez kind of did the wrong strategy. Although now professionals. Is he going on inters? He's going on the inters. Oh my goodness. Do you agree with that?
I agree with what your mic cut out.
Oh, alright. Is it back?
I mean, is it back? I just want you to repeat what you said.
Oh, alright. I thought my mic was cutting out. But, professional pitted for inters.
On yellow sector 2, that is now motor spinning. So those Saubers have been spinning. Sauber synchronizing spinning. All starting with the letter S. What a coincidence. Now it's finally disabled, and now it's gonna be terrible for Beastmooth and Sean Fitzy. Yeah, they're all coming in.
Look at the gap. Look at the gap.
Oh,
they are coming
terrible.
in. Fitzy's coming in. Beastmooth staying out.
Professional's still out there, but I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, Professional's a 34-second gap to Beastmooth, and Beastmooth has a 5-second gap to Sean Fitzy. So if he comes in, he's still gonna have the race lead, unless the Beastmooth stays out, and he did stay out. Well, this is crazy. Who's going to win this race?
He's wobbly. He's wobbly.
I think everyone's been wobbly. It's raining out there. Yeah, Professional's entering the penultimate corner. Sean Fitzy is exiting the pits. Yeah, he's still confirmed a chance at this win. If Beastmooth followed him, he still could have a shot at it, too.
Marquez is feeling... He probably went on a little too early on the inters. Then he went on the ultras thinking it wasn't going to rain anymore, and now
I think just stay out.
Why
Just stay out.
Full wets? Motor, you winging it? You giving us a show? He's like, yeah, but I think these track conditions. When you got Beastmooth on the softs, you got motor on the full wets.
He's the type of person that can't tell the difference between full wets and inners. But if I were Marquez, I'm just gonna stay out there. It's only 3-4 laps to go. Ultrasofts can, I was gonna say they can last, but not if you do that. So a scary moment there from Odoms or Marquez, and right now...
Beastmooth. Psycho saying is lap down, but he might be passing leader. Which is totally fine as long as you're quicker and you do it in a good way.
Yeah, cleanly.
Beastmooth though. got 9 seconds to Fitzy. You got 3 laps left.
Oh, will this be a major upset? We will see.
Come on, be smooth. Get it, baby, get it.
Yeah, the upset, the underdog, from what we've seen, it'd be great. I don't think Sean Fitzy's either won yet this season. I don't think Professional has. So the top 3 have not won a race yet this season.
One.
Oh, Fitzy's got one?
Okay. Got one. I don't remember what track, but I think he's got one.
I'm gonna check my camera roll because I saved
I think it was early in the season. I don't remember.
Yes, it was China. He won China.
China.
But other than that, he failed to score.
Look at the gap.
Yeah.
It's closing. I'm excited. This is 6.3 the gap.
Yeah, I was gonna point out, ever since getting that second place in Italy, Sean Fitzy went on a cold streak of not scoring in Singapore, Great Britain, not starting Australia, and also not scoring in Mexico. But last weekend he picked up a 3rd place in Azerbaijan, and now he's running in 2nd place, trying to run down Be Smooth for the win. And now finally, that lapped car of Mr. Psycho Stain in 8th place goes by. And if you look behind Be Smooth,
they're on the same straight.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he gained so much on that one lap.
You can look behind him, but it's 2 laps to go.
He's still got to get there though, and he's got to pass him.
Yeah, that is true. I think I'm gonna say it's a last. It's got to be a last lap pass. It has to be.
But Be Smooth could still defend and boom, get your elbows out. Yo, Sensation, I'm Rex. You still watching? Who do you got? Although Be Smooth is like right there. His traction, he might pass him right here.
Oh.
Fitzy.
Come on.
Although we don't know penalties.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
I'm gonna look at that.
Yeah, you do that, and I continue being commentator man over here. Oh, you don't even see him anymore. Yeah, he's now back to 3 seconds. Oh, that is such a bummer.
I think they're both even on penalties.
Oh, what a bummer it was for Be Smooth.
Be Smooth, I would have loved to see pull it out of a hat. Be Smooth, you almost had it.
Almost. You know, I got a 4th place in Australia, but that was his last points finish. That was only 3-4 weeks ago.
Although I like the strategy call, Be Smooth. I like it. I think if you were a little bit closer to Sean Fitzy when he pitted, I think the gap was like, what, 8 seconds?
That was a
bold call. And then when he
call.
pitted, he was 8 seconds behind. But if he was closer, like maybe 3-4 seconds, I think it would have been a last lap pass.
Yeah. Also, just curious, I was gonna point out, didn't Professional win here last season? So it shouldn't be a surprise that he's up here in 3rd place, right?
Yeah, he did win here season 4 on his debut against Destiny. Couldn't challenge for the championship because he joined late this season, but yeah, he did win on his debut. I don't know if he had other wins, I'm not too sure. I think he's got one other.
Yeah, he had 2 wins last season, I believe.
2 wins? Alright, so...
The only one that could really match pace with him... Oh, a Renault's off! Is that car problems? It looked like Mr. Psycho saying. Yeah, he was just letting someone by, okay.
Alright.
Yep,
so
we're on the final
Tyrone
lap
on Marquez.
now.
Here we go, final lap! This is good.
Yep, looking up. And just want to make sure I get everything. Tyrone to the inside. Gets a struggling Marquez, and now GTR line is right behind him. Final corner, Sean Fitzy wins in Austria. We go back with GTR line. He's weaving all the way down the straight. GTR, he's looking to the inside in turn 3. He'll stick that car down to the inside, but will it be enough? Running wide. He ran out of road, and Marquez moves down to 6th. Oh, he still has charging cars behind him of Aero Strike behind, yeah.
We'll see about penalties, though.
Yeah.
Although... Tyrone is right there. GTR, no matter what penalties you got or whatever, top 5. I think you'd be happy with that. But good for Sean Fitzy. Be Smooth and Professional. That was an interesting race.
Definitely. Final quarter, Tyrone P4. P5 for GTR, and a struggling Silver Arrow comes across the line limping in P6.
Professional moved up 7 positions. That was a good one.
Yep,
And
I
Rexon, driver of
don't
the
blame
day,
him.
Be Smooth for giving it a try. I like this, man. I would love to see Be Smooth winning. Almost Be Smooth. Almost. I like it though. I would have done the same thing. I stay out and just wing it. But Fitzy timed it perfectly though. He knew don't go in until and professional I think did the same. Go in when DRS is disabled or around that time and boom, get in and that's it. Because it might start raining, but until it actually gets down onto the track, it's really can harm you. But you can go through the order if you'd like. Go ahead.
Well, let's get the podium celebration done and over with. So the Irishman wins today. It's not Odom's, but for again another race in a row, it's the Irishman. But this time it is Sean Fitzy that takes the victory with many penalties spread across the board. It is Sean Fitzy, Be Smooth, Professional, Tyrone, GTR, Marquez, Aerostrike, Mr. Psychosane, and Motor City. Motor did get 2 points today, so his best career finish in. Yep, by 2 points this time.
You might have more than Brennan. Just saying. Can you just go through the race director?
I will in a second. So, incidents. We'll scroll through all of this. Not as much as I expected.
I like that.
I have 20 seconds.
That was a good race. I mean,
I'll go up one
we
more
didn't
time
have
and do
the
it slowly.
drivers that we had. You know, we didn't have a full grid or like 15, 16 like we usually have. But I think that was it. There was some good battles there. It wasn't as boring as last week. Last week was with me and Sensation looking at that coup. Last week was kind of boring, but this week I like it. It was fun.
Yep. So I think that'll do it for another.
We're gonna do interviews.
Interviews. Okay.
Motor's back. You got 2 points, bud. How do you feel?
Good. I pitted for ultras and I didn't mean to. And I was on the track on ultras.
What about that full wet thing? You know, put full wets on too. You mean
Yeah,
to do
I don't
that?
know what that was. I couldn't. I was like, screw it. I'm gonna get points anyway.
I suggested a lot of people, so we'll get in everybody and we'll get.
It's like 5 different people. I usually do too.
I put them all in. Boom.
I had fun battling with Professional
Put 'em in the pen.
and TS Odoms at the beginning. That was fun.
Congrats, Sean Fitzy.
Thanks, man.
How was it out there? It was you timed the strategy just perfectly. Did you know it was gonna kind of?
I didn't have a clue.
You had no clue.
What's up, guys?
I had no clue. I was hoping that it just fell off last lap, and then as he was coming closer and closer, I was like, "Oh fuck, is this a back marker or is it Be Smooth?" And then I seen the gap close, and I was like, "Yes." But no, I felt like the conditions were changing because the DRS disabled sign came up. I said, "Fuck it, I might as well chance it here," because the understeer was crazy into every corner. So, but then I changed into intermediates, and there wasn't even much difference. I was like, "Oh fuck, there's no pace in them at all."
Well, it was very, very entertaining. Be Smooth.
What's up, guys?
P2. Never talked to you before. How are you?
I'm good. That was fun.
I like the strategy call.
Why not?
I like it. I
I pit. I still finished second.
Yeah, so really kind of evened out at the end of it. But I think if you were a little closer to Fitzy in the first half, maybe, because I think it was like 8 seconds gap between you two. If you were a little bit closer, a couple more seconds, maybe 6 or 5, I think it would have been a last lap. You might have gotten it. But it was I like it. It was good.
My car just took too long.
The reason the gap came down is because Airstrike Ficken was an idiot. He came out onto the intermediates when there wasn't time for intermediates and blocked me for the last 3 corners.
I just lost a lot of time in the beginning when Fitzy went wide, and then we both went off, and then Tyrone took the lead, and then it just took like 6-7 laps for my car to really kick in. I don't know. I just did not have good short run pace, but I had good long run pace.
You're very quick though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was alright. You were obviously a lot better though. I see why you say you like this track.
Yeah. Here in Belgium, I'm my quickest.
Me, it's all hungry.
Coming up. In the
Me,
next
it's always
5,
hungry.
we got Belgium. Yeah, hungry.
Yeah. I was so disappointed I missed pole.
I was
Barely.
I don't know. I was
I
like,
know because I was
Didn't feel
3/10 up. I was 3/10 up on my second run, and I fucked the last corner. I fucking cut it, and I was going off the
yeah,
fucking
I was
head.
waiting for you to pop up with like a 15.5 or better. I was just
It
waiting
was
for
a-
it, and it was coming.
It was a 15.4 on my telemetry. So I was
Yeah,
fucking
that sounds
sick.
about right.
Anyway,
I don't know.
congrats.
I haven't raced very much. Yeah, you too. That was fun. Like I said, nothing to lose. Why not? I hate rain, but at least it
I
was
like
fun.
the calls. I like them. So thanks, P1, P2 drivers. You can go. If not, I'm going to talk to GTR now. And
GG boys, good night.
Yeah,
off
have a
next
good night,
week.
guys.
and
Oh
then we
yeah,
come
so we
back
can go from
Monaco.
Monaco at night.
Yeah, there we go. It'll be good. It'll be good.
All right, guys.
Catch you later, Be Smooth. Talk.
You too, man.
GTR P5. Talk us through that P5 in your race.
A lot of people can have that name.
Oh, that's a good accomplishment. Very nice. hmm Now, are you gonna stay on the wheel for the last couple races as we close the season? Nice. There you go. And we better start practicing now. We got a week off, and then we come back Monaco. That'll be fun. For you, at least. And one more thing. I think this is the first time we had rain this season. I know you obviously liked it, but do you think we'll have more rain in the future? Belgium, yeah.
You sure about that?
I don't think. I think well, if it's a night race that I think we're doing, I don't think it'll rain. Imagine night race at Monaco full wets. Oh, I'll be done. Good night. I'll call it quits. Yeah, I think it was very entertaining, and it was a good race. Like I said before, quality over quantity, and we had a good quality race for the lead and everything. It was Austria always gives us a good race, and no matter how many drivers we have, we only need 5 to have a good race, as long as it's a good quality race. And I think that's what it was. So Alan, you could close it out, and we're off next week. Thursday is the Thursday class at Austria. And then we're off, and then we come back Monaco, and after that week off. So take it away, Al.
Okay, thank you.
Go.
You too. So thank you everybody so much for tuning in. My name is Alan Cavagnaro. I'm alongside Seafreeze and the many others that participated today in the Austrian Grand Prix. A fantastic race with a fantastic ending within the final few laps, and it allowed Sean Fitzy to take the victory. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Tune in 2 weeks from now for the Superclass race, and also later on this weekend, Thursday, for the Austrian Grand Prix for the Thursday class. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. My name is Alan. Have a safe night, everybody, and peace.